Hey guys, it's Fizz here, and I'm really sorry that I haven't posted in like a week. I've been going through shit, and I hope you can forgive me for not uploading for a week, and I hope you can forgive me for like probably the next uploads being very infrequent. I'll talk about that at the end if any of you really care. But I hope you enjoy this video.
Kenma stared at his ceiling as he laid in bed, still wide awake as he contemplated life. Finally he understood why he had always felt the way he had, why he hated the way he looked, why he was so paranoid about how people saw him. He just wanted to like any other guy. Sure, finally understanding himself made him happy, but the thought that everyone else needed to know scared him. Maybe I can just hide in my room forever. I'm sure I can take online classes and I can find work on my computer until I move out, then there'll be no need for anyone else to see me. And then I'll fall off the face of the earth afterwards and escape this reality and everyone who knew me before. Then I'll live full-time as myself. Simple. The only problem is, how long would this take him? He was sure not up for waiting until he's in his 20s just to live a normal life and be happy. But the thought of telling those close to him terrified him. What would Kuroo think? Actually, he probably wouldn't care knowing him, but it's still scary to think about. I don't want to abandon the one person who's been by my side through it all. Without him, would I even be where I am today? He's made me feel so loved when no one else was there, always made sure I was okay and let me be myself. He's honestly too good for this world. But, at the end of the day, I definitely won't ever have a chance with him. I don't know if I'll be able to accept rejection, even though I know it's best for him. Kuroo's a sweet guy, but just because he's okay with people being gay doesn't mean he's gay too. Plus, he's always said he's liked girls. A life without Kuroo sounds miserable. But living a life like this until I die sounds more miserable. And it's not like he'll walk out of my life, he'll just never love me the same way I love him. If I had a chance in the first place, it's probably long gone now. Kenma frowned as he grabbed his phone from his nightstand and opened it to scroll through his contacts. Why am I even thinking about Kuroo right now? I should be worrying about my parents, they're the real problem here. There's no way I can tell them anything, I'll get kicked out of the house for sure. And if Kuroo's parents found out, I'd never be able to see him. Wait, why am I thinking of Kuroo again? Fuck, I need help. Kenma wondered who he could talk about this with. Kuroo was out of the question, and anyone on the team was also. He was too afraid to face them if they thought he was weird. The only people he knew that would be able to help him were the Karasuno members. Not only were they already knowledgeable, but Nishinoya probably understands him and could help. Remembering his encounter with Hinata and Nishinoya a few days ago, Kenma recalled chasing after them to get their numbers after they had left. Quickly he made a group chat with them. Sorry for texting you guys out of the blue, but I need help. Who is this? Kenma. Sorry, I don't know a Kenma. The guy from the washroom at Nakoma. Nakoma's manager. Oh, sorry, I never got your name. Sorry, I guess I only told Nishinoya. It's fine. But, what do you need help with? I didn't expect someone to be awake this late, but. Wait, you probably couldn't help anyways. Sorry, I forgot you're really confused. Honestly, I'm always confused. But what is it? Maybe I could try to help. What are you two doing up so late? Hinata, we've got morning practice tomorrow. Well, doesn't he also have practice? Don't scold me when all of you are up too. Sorry for waking you all up. Oh no, it's fine, I was already up anyways. Doing what? Texting. Which one of the other first years is up right now? Tsukishima. Liar. You're texting Kageyama, aren't you? Or talking about volleyball. I don't care, you both need to sleep. Stop flirting late at night and get rest before Daichi murders you both when you can't play well because of exhaustion. But Kenma needs help. And I'm not flirting with him. Or just talking about volleyball. No, it's alright, you both should go rest. Sorry for bothering you. Wait, why are you up anyways? I don't know. I just can't sleep. Why not? What's wrong? No, it's fine, I'll figure it out later, I should probably sleep. Something tells me you aren't going to sleep. So what is it? I'm already up anyways. Come on, maybe it'll make you feel better if you talked about it. Yeah, and Hinata isn't that dumb. Well, Tsukishima did help him understand about us if that's what you need to talk about. Yeah, me and Kageyama had no idea, but apparently Tsukishima knew a lot about it. That's because he's smart. I'm smart too, I just don't listen in class because it's boring. It's okay, Hinata, I'm not smart either. Anyways, what's up, Kenma? Having someone use his name was a little strange considering this was the first time people have actually used it, but it lifted his mood. I guess I'm just worried about a lot right now. Some of it is quite stupid though, honestly I sound idiotic just thinking about it. Lay it on us. Nothing stupid, if you're worried about it then it must mean a lot to you. It does. But there's honestly nothing I can do about it. Anyways, the more pressing issue. How the hell do I tell my parents? Just tell them. If only my dad wouldn't rip off my head if I ever said anything like that. It depends on your parents how you go about it. Well, unless you're me and don't care. I just told them without really realizing what I was telling them. But honestly they weren't surprised. I was always telling them I wanted to be a boy ever since I was young. If only I had the balls, but I don't think my parents would take it as well as yours did. Maybe just give them some time and they'll eventually come around. If this is really what you want, then they'll realize that letting you be who you are would make you happier. I honestly don't know. Maybe my mom would be that way, but my dad was always against me being masculine. Though, I often don't see them because I'm at Kuroo's house. I just prefer it there. His mom and dad are nicer. I'm sure they'll be fine with it, just takes time, and if anything there's always your friends that you can rely on. It seems you already practically live at Kuroo's house. I guess. Does he know? No. What? Why not? Exactly my question. I don't know why I'm so anxious to tell him. Honestly, it's a really stupid reason. Come on, no reason is stupid. Is it because Tetsuro is the one on your wrist? Oh, I think I know what it might be. You're scared he won't like you back if you're a guy. How did you guys get that so quickly? Am I that easy to read? No, I just think we all feel the same. Honestly, I didn't even know Hinata had a guy on his wrist until he told us both in the bathroom. I didn't tell anyone because I thought my wrist was broken. All my other friends had girls on their wrist and mine was the only guy. And it's only because you two said that you had guys in your wrist that I didn't feel left out. I don't hide anything, so literally everyone knows I have a guy on my wrist. How could you be so fearless? It's more like I lack the forward thinking necessary to assess my safety before saying anything. But I also just don't care what others think. If I trying to mold myself into what others wanted from me, I'd be living a pretty miserable life. You say that you don't hide this information, but I didn't know you were gay or trans until this week. That's because your head is full of volleyball and anything else just seeps out. Also, I told you, I'm bi. Well, do you know who's in your wrist? Oh, definitely, we're actually really close. What? Why aren't you together then? Unless you are dating someone and I haven't heard of that either. No, I haven't even asked them out yet. You're planning to ask them out. Aren't you scared? Why do you think I haven't said it yet? You know, you call me fearless, but I'm actually a huge pussy too. It just depends, but I'm a lot like you. I'm terrified about what he would think. If you know him well, does he know? Of course, but I meant, would he even consider dating me? I don't know if he's even gay, but even then would he even want to date someone like me? Of course, Noya. You're amazing, anyone would be happy to date you. Thanks for the optimism, but it's not as simple. Wait, who even is he? Do I know him? Oh yeah, it's Asahi. You mean the guy with the long hair from our match? Yeah, that's him. He's honestly too good for this world. He's such a sweetheart. Noya, do you like him? Of course, who wouldn't fall for him? Me. You guys clearly have no taste. Wait, Hinata. Who's in your wrist? Do we know him? I'm not saying anything. You're going to laugh at me. So I do know him. I think I have an idea. I'm not saying anything. Come on, we're not going to tease you. We all like guys here. It's not because he's a guy, it's because of who he is. I definitely figured it out. It's honestly not even fair to how easy that was to figure out. You two are so obvious. Shut up. Just because Tobio is on my wrist doesn't mean this name belongs to him. There's definitely many Tobios. Who's to say it's our stupid setter that's on my wrist? Please, you like him. What's the chance it's some other random Tobio? Why are you scared to admit it? I'm not, I was just stating a fact. I don't like him at all. I think you're just in denial. We'll deal with it later, loverboy. Anyways, back to Kenma. You out of everyone should be the least worried about their soulmate. We literally heard him ask you if you'd kiss him. Like the man is as forward as he could be outside of asking you to marry him. But those are obviously jokes. He has a soulmate, he wouldn't dare stray away from that destiny. Anyways, he always teases me, it's like second nature for him to just try and embarrass me. He's always been that stupidly flirty ever since I met him. I guess. I'm not sure, I've never had a childhood best friend I was super close with like you two are. Neither have I. Most people I knew when I was younger drifted away because we all went to different schools. Plus we don't really know him that well, but it didn't seem like joking to me. It definitely was. That man has been the same since I met him. Sure, he was a little shyer in the beginning, but he was still the same Kuroo. Even if we went to different school, Kuroo would never let this friendship die. And honestly, I wouldn't want it to end either. Kuroo is my first and only friend, and as much as he annoys the shit out of me sometimes, I love him the same. Are you scared your friendship would be different if Kuroo found out? I never really thought of that. I don't think he would treat me any differently. I'd still be the old me, just a different label. But, now that I think about it, Maybe he'd tone down on the teasing, it would probably make him a little uncomfortable to tease a guy. I wouldn't know, again, I just met him last week at our game, but he doesn't seem like he would be uncomfortable at all teasing you either way. Doesn't your whole team even call you a guy? Like if he was that uncomfortable he would have stopped by now. Okay, I wasn't the only one that realized that. That's why I was so confused that you weren't out yet and they were already calling you a guy. Maybe they don't even know he wasn't born a guy. Oh no, Kuroo made it painfully clear to them that I was a girl in the beginning. Yikes. That would make me super uncomfortable. I know he didn't mean to hurt me. He was just really confused as to why everyone was calling me a guy. Maybe he thought you were uncomfortable. That's probably it. I know Kuroo means well, but sometimes he just needs to take a hint and drop it. Then wouldn't it be better if you just told him then? If you don't think he would react badly, why not just tell him? Yeah dude, whether you do it now or later, the only thing suffering is your mental health. Even if your parents don't accept you, at least you'll have friends to fall back on. I just wish life wasn't so complicated. But I know I have to do this, even if he won't love me the same way, at least I'll be happier. I knew I was going to do this from the beginning, it really didn't need you guys to tell me this. I just wanted to talk to someone about it. That okay, you can talk to us anytime. Just next time please text us at a reasonable time. Yeah, sorry. As Kenma said goodbye to the others he took off his earphones to heard a faint sound coming from up the stairs and froze. Maybe it was his mother or father, but for some reason he had the feeling it wasn't as it made its way closer and closer to his bedroom door trying to be as quiet as possible. Kenma managed to shove his phone under his pillow and hide under his sheets as the sound approached and opened his door. Kenma tensed up as he heard someone whisper, but calmed down once he realized it was Kuroo. Are you awake? Kenma came out from under his covers and came face to face with Kuroo, who wore a sleepy face, dressed up in shorts and baggy t-shirt. Kuroo, what are you doing here? I noticed there was a light coming from your window. I thought you weren't able to sleep, so I came to check up on you. No, I was sleeping, maybe my phone lit up and that's what you saw. Kuroo didn't say anything and just started at him in a daze. Kuroo, are you okay? Maybe you should go get some sleep, it's late, we have practice tomorrow. Kuroo sighed. I wish you wouldn't lie to me. I saw your light on for 30 minutes. You can't possibly make me believe that you were getting notifications for 30 minutes straight. Kuroo, what were you doing up for 30 minutes? You're going to be exhausted tomorrow. And you won't be. Don't worry about me, I'll manage. So you were up. Yeah, and you're not my mom. Kenna, don't give me attitude. Hearing that name made Kenma frustrated. I'm just worried, that's all. You haven't been coming over the last couple of days. I didn't want to overthink it, I thought maybe you were sleeping better. But I walked by your class to see you passed out at your desk. And at practice you seemed off your game, you even got a few balls in the face. I'm sleeping fine, okay. I've just been busy. Is practice too much for you to handle, Kenna? If it is, you can always drop it. I hope you don't think I'm forcing you to be manager. Please, your health comes first, so don't worry about us. It's not that, honestly I'm fine. Anyways, I like coming to practice. Can you just please go back home? If my parents find you here uninvited they'll kill me. You know they love me, they wouldn't care. So why are you trying to make me leave so quickly? If you're going to stay up, why not let me keep you company? Don't push me away, I miss you. Kuroo, we literally live right next to each other and I see you for 90% of my day. You're just being stupidly clingy. Yeah, but we never get to spend time alone anymore. We don't practice volleyball and I can't remember the last time we played a video game together. It just feels like we're growing apart. Did I do something wrong? Kuroo, I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million times more, you did nothing wrong. I'm the one fucking everything up. I know I'm probably being annoying again, it seems I can't stop thinking about it even if you say otherwise. I'm sorry. It's probably not helping that I'm acting like a bitch. I understand, I mean I did just barge into your room unannounced, it's not really that surprising that you'd be pissed. But I really just wanted to see you again. I guess I got so used to sleeping beside you. Were you not sleeping? How do you think I noticed you were up? I've just been laying in bed. Kuroo, that's not healthy. Kuroo raised his eyebrows and couldn't help but scoffed. Says you're literally the definition of unhealthy habits and bad life choices. That's why I want to be with you, I'll take care of you. Stop treating me like a child. It's just that, I'm scared. I don't like when you keep things to yourself, I still remember middle school clear as day. And I'm scared you're hiding something from me again. I don't want you to go through something like that again. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. And honestly, it's not even that much of a big deal, I'm not sure why I made it so much bigger than it was. What do you mean? I'm sure it was big to you if it's made you feel like this for all these years. And the fact not me nor do you parents know about it. Oh, I don't think I'll ever tell them. But they can get you help. If I tell them anything they'll try everything to force me out of it. Force you out of what? Kenma paused for a bit and thought it over. Maybe now was time he came clean. Maybe I'll regret this when I wake up tomorrow, but honestly there's never going to be the perfect time to tell you. No matter what, I just hope nothing changes between us. Kuroo tensed up as he heard Kenma mumble those words to him. He wasn't sure if he was dream or not. Kenna, don't worry, there's nothing you could do to make me think of you differently, you'll always be my best friend. I know, it's just scary to say it out loud. Don't worry, take your time Kenna. Kenma took a deep breath. First of all, stop calling me Kenna. If I hear that name again I'm actually going to flip out. Huh, okay. What do I call you then? I can call you Kenken. Honestly this isn't what I expected you to say. You were expecting something else. What did you think I was going to say? Well, I'm not sure where you're getting at, but I thought you were going to come out as gay. Where did you get that from? Well, I remember when we were little you'd always tell me that you wouldn't date anyone and you wanted to be alone your whole life. I thought maybe it was because you felt that being gay was wrong and maybe you'd never find someone like you. But I don't think I guessed right. Well, it's complicated. So you are gay. I don't know. But that's not what I was getting at. Then what is it? First, you've got to promise me that nothing between us will change. Yeah, of course. I really don't think this is going to be all that bad. Don't worry so much. You know I'll love you no matter what. Yeah, you know that practice match we had with Karasuno a few days ago. Kuroo started to look even more confused. They have that one player. Nishinoya. Huh. The one with the crazy hair and blonde strands in the front. Oh him. What about it? I think you're losing me more and more as this goes on. Well that day I learned why I've been feeling so miserable. Why I don't feel right and I don't feel like I belong. What do you mean? What does he have to do with anything? With? Yeah, but those guys that were making fun of him said something that I never heard about before and when Nishinoya explained to me it became so clear. Wait, when did you talk to him? In the washroom. But why were you in the guy's washroom? The two stared at each other as the information processed into Kuroo. Wait, holy shit. I think I understand now. Unless I'm way off again and I'm missing something. Please understand, I don't want to say it out loud. When you were in middle school you did the same thing. You went into the boys' washroom, but I guess I never really questioned it. Then, you really didn't mind at all when the team calls you a guy. And me saying otherwise probably hurt you. Well, you didn't know, it's not your fault. If anything it's mine, I should have told you sooner. So, this means you're a guy. I feel so bad, all this time and I've probably made you feel even worse because my dumbass couldn't understand sooner. Kuroo, I said it's fine. You didn't know, I'm not going to get mad at you for something like that. Kuroo and Kenma stared at each other for a moment in silence before Kuroo leaned in and hugged Kenma, making the other boy flustered and unable to move. Thank you, I'm so happy you told me. I told you there's nothing that can come between us, so don't be afraid to tell me anything. Well, there are probably some things that can come between us. Nonsense. Now, if you don't want me to use the other name, does that mean you already have another name in mind? Or do you prefer me calling you Kenken for now? Well, I do have a name, it's not much different than the old one. Actually, you gave me the idea for it. What do you mean? You remember that time we had practice till late and we were both so exhausted when we came back to your house? Vaguely remember that. I was just so tired I don't really remember much. I thought so. Why? Did I do something stupid again? Yeah, you mistook me for someone else. Huh. But the name you muttered out when you kissed me sounded close to my old name, but I actually really liked it. Kuroo froze. I kissed you. I'm sorry. What's with that response? Weren't you the one that asked me for a kiss a few days ago? No wait, you literally always ask for a kiss, so I thought you were just being stupid. But you collapsed next thing I knew. Sure I ask for a kiss but I don't. You don't really mean it, you're just trying to tease me, I know. No that's not it. I mean it, but you always reject me, so I wouldn't dare lay a hand on you. Well, it's not like you were thinking of me when you did it, you called out the name Kenma. Sounds like my old one. I thought maybe you mix it up, but that seems unlikely. Wait, you picked Kenma for your new name. Kuroo grabbed his wrist tightly as he looked down to see the name Kenma on his wrist. Yeah, it's not too different than my old one, though it probably seems weird for me to pick the name of the person you meant to kiss. For some reason I just liked it. By the way, who's Kenma? No one. I don't know a Kenma. Well, until now. What? Did I hear you wrong? Maybe you just mispronounced my name. No I didn't. I don't really remember what you're talking about, but I meant to say Kenma. What do you mean? You don't even know a Kenma, dumbass. Well I thought I didn't. But turns out Kenma was just who I wished he'd be. Sorry what? What is that supposed to mean? Stop being so cryptic. It's too late for this. Kenma. What? You remember when we were younger and you swore you'd never tell me who your soulmate was? Yeah. Why? Why wouldn't you tell me? Why do you want to know? Kenma, who do you think is on my wrist? Ah, I don't know. Wow, you're so dense. I'm just going to cut to the chase because it's late as fuck, and if I have to continue to talk to you in this sleepy state, I might just throw your dumbass out the window. I like you. I want to kiss you, because I have liked you for over 5 years now, you big fucking nerd. And your name is on my stupid fucking wrist. And I thought I was doomed to live a miserable fucking life with someone I didn't know. Are you sure? Sure about what? Does that even count? Well, is my name on your wrist? Yes. Then it's decided. You're my boyfriend now. Hey, slow down, excuse me. Why are you making this decision alone? Did I misread the situation? I thought maybe you also liked me. Well, I do. But you're just making this decision solely because I'm your soulmate. You need to think about this sort of thing. Who cares if I'm your soulmate? Do you even like guys to begin with? Kuroo froze with a blank expression on his face as he thought extensively about the question. You're such a dumbass. It's okay, Kuroo, I'm just happy to have you by my side. I've already prepared myself for this, so don't worry about it. I honestly don't know. But I like you. And not just because you're my soulmate. I've liked you for so long even though I thought you weren't my partner. And I don't care what the fuck you are because none of that stupid shit matters to me. No one else would do. Kenma's eyes watered. I don't know whether to cry or laugh at how stupid you sound right now. But I'm just honestly so happy. Does this mean you're saying yes? Please, you're making it sound like we're getting married. Not now, but definitely in the future. Hold your horses, Kuroo, we haven't even been boyfriends for a whole 5 minutes and you're already talking about marriage. What can I say? I've been waiting for this day for years. So have I. You don't understand how happy it makes me seeing you smile for the first time in forever. Kenma hid his face in his hands as the other boy sat beside him and pried them away from him to get a clearer view of his face in the dark room. Kenma looked away nervous as Kuroo stared intensely at him. Okay, stop this, you're being a tease again, you jackass. But you're too cute. Kuroo planted a quick kiss on Kenma's lips as the other tensed up. I've been waiting forever to do that. Please stop talking, this is too embarrassing. That night Kuroo decided for himself that he would stay over while Kenma tried to forcefully push him out of bed until he gave up and gave in to the other's childish behavior.
Again, I hope you enjoyed that. But I'm sorry that my uploads seem to be very infrequent. I've been going through some very hard times in my personal life. Well, it also doesn't help that I'm also addicted to Genshin right now, but that's besides the point. I've just been not feeling the greatest for a while now. I say a while, it's literally been over a year. So I have I call them, I don't know what they are, I call them episodes, even though they're sometimes years long, but I have these depressive episodes where it's I'll be fine for about, I think the longest I've went feeling quote unquote fine, which is not, it's stable, as stable as I can be, a week to a month feeling okay, and then I go through this very long period where I just isolate myself from literally everyone. It's happened numerous times with friends. I don't even know why they stick around at this point, honestly. Yeah, it's been happening for a year. I think for a good 8 months out of the year, I completely ghosted my friends. And it's starting to slowly happen with other people, and I don't want it to happen. Literally, I feel even shittier when I isolate, but I can't help but not want to be with anyone, but I also want to be with people. It's very complicated. My feelings are very, very stupid, but yeah, I've just been very depressed lately. I don't know why it seems so new to me now. It's literally been happening all my life. But don't worry. I probably won't upload as frequently, especially since school is starting in 2 days, but don't worry about me. I am getting the help I need, hopefully. We'll see. Therapists don't fucking work, but we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to fucking again. And my doctor has put me on medication, but I have not started yet because I am lazy. I just hope you guys are doing better than me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I didn't make you too depressed listening to me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.